NXT last night was just throwing bombs all night long. But what was your favorite bomb that was thrown last night by NXT? Was it Sexy Red and the revealing of the new Women's North American Championship and the fact that she will be the host of NXT Battleground? Or was it the debut of All Ego Ethan Page? Another AEW star coming to NXT, to the WWE? Or was it my personal favorite, Jordynne Grace, revealed as the challenger for Roxanne Perez's NXT Women's Championship? As always, if you like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below on what was your favorite moment from last night's NXT. Maybe it was any of the moments that I mentioned, or maybe it was a moment that you didn't mention. But tell me, please, what was your favorite moment from NXT last night? Because NXT was fire, and there's a lot to pick from. With Jordynne Grace coming out as the challenger for Roxanne Perez's Women's Championship at Battleground, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for a lot of different reasons. One, this is showing that TNA trusts WWE to work with their talent, to bring publicity to the show, to bring eyes over to TNA. This is a win for TNA. This is truly a win-win all the way around. It's a win for NXT because you are showing that the WWE now is open for business, that they will work with other companies. It's a win for TNA more so than anybody else, though. It's a win because having your women's champion, and Jordynne Grace did the smart thing. She stopped and made sure we knew who she was. She said that for those of you who don't know who I am the TNA Knockouts champion. What I would love to see is Roxanne Perez show up on TNA this upcoming Thursday. I would love to see Jordynne Grace be in a match or some sort of backstage segment and Roxanne Perez shows up. Why does it have to be that TNA goes over to WWE when you can very well have WWE go over to TNA? We've always seen Jordynne Grace in the Women's Royal Rumble match. We've seen Mickie James as she was the Knockouts champion in the Royal Rumble match. I think it's time you open the door and let some of the NXT talent, if nothing else the NXT talent, go over to TNA. Build a relationship that can be prosperous for both sides. That's what I would love to see, is that a door be open. Well, not all the time. Let's not overstay our welcome here, but hey, off and on, WrestleMania season, Royal Rumble season, let's, or you got an NXT talent that maybe ain't got nothing going on right now. Hey, go over to TNA and help. Let's scratch their back, they scratch our back. This is a big deal. Pure and simple, I'm going to leave it at that. This is a big deal. Maybe other people may not see it that way, but the fact that you had in NXT Arena people chanting TNA, the crowd was louder for Jordynne Grace than arguably what they was for Ethan Page last night, tells you all that you need to know how big of a deal that this has turned into. It can be. Now, I wouldn't have Jordynne Grace beat Roxanne Perez. But I would have, and I don't know if I'd have Roxanne Perez beat Jordynne Grace cleanly. If anything, maybe Roxanne Perez gets herself disqualified or does something to protect Jordynne Grace. We've seen it too many times in AEW that the AEW guys always end up beating the TNA people. Might be a good match, but TNA always finds themselves doing the favors. So I think this is a win-win, and I think it's very good business between TNA and WWE.